Welcome to my opinion of the Maryland Youth Soccer referee pyramid. At the top, we have the academy level of MLS Next and Girls Academy. There used to be a league called DA, or Developmental Academy, that featured the youth academy of professional teams playing against the top teams within the state. Eventually, this league opened up to all ages for boys and girls, then folded shortly thereafter. MLS Next was created for the boys team. This is the top league for boys soccer. There is some debate about ECNL, but if you look at colleges, the youth national team, and the direct pipeline to pro, MLS Next has to be first. Back in October, I reffed a U.S. national ID camp for boys 14s. There was about 40 players there from teams like DC United, Philadelphia Union, and some local MLS Next teams. There was only one player from an ECNL program there. An example of this pipeline at work would be a U13 Philadelphia Union team playing a U13 Bethesda team. There is a player on Bethesda that could get recruited at the game by the Union and then play in their youth academy from U14 and on. After DA folded, the girls teams were left behind, so Girls Academy was created, although a portion of them had swapped to the ECNL. Therefore, the gap between Girls Academy and ECNL is a lot smaller than ECNL and MLS Next for boys. Next, we have the pre-academy level with ECNL, NAL, NL Pro, Elite 64. ECNL is the clear leader in terms of talent and quality in this group. NAL and E64 are simply too new to compete at the moment. From what I understand of NL Pro, it is more based on the teams as opposed to the club, so that smaller clubs with a handful of elite teams have the ability to compete against other pre-academy level teams without having the wealth of talent at all ages. So you could have a club with one or two teams at every age group, but their boys U16 team is NL Pro because they have enough talent to play at that level. Next, we have the upper travel level, and here I have ECRL and EDP soccer. ECRL is simply the regional league for ECNL, where local teams compete against each other without the travel requirement that ECNL, the regular league, requires. This also provides some path up to ECNL or down to ECRL. EDP is here as well, and the tier below. Because the league is so large, there is such a widespread level of talent. Next, we have the lower travel level, which would encompass the bulk of EDP and all of NCSL. NCSL used to be a much larger league, but most of those clubs have left to go on to EDP. There is some NCSL teams still occurring within the state, so that's why it was included in the pyramid. The last tier is intramural recreational programs. Most counties will have youth soccer rec programs, and there are some clubs that are big enough to hold inter-club rec leagues at all ages, not just intramurals through U4 to U6s. You'll also see high school age groups like MSI, the SAC rec program, etc.